The chat already live. The chat is already live. Bible boy Daryl, what's good? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. How we doing? How we doing tonight? Bible boy here for the action. Bible boy is here for the smoke tonight. Yeesh. We just saw the fever go down. They folded like a wet piece of paper in crunch time, y'all. They folded like a wet piece of paper in crunch time. Man, we just saw the fever. We just saw the fever lose to the worst team in the WNBA, bro. The worst team in the WNBA. The Fever just lost to the worst team in the WNBA, period. The Dallas Wings have lost 17 of their last 19 coming into this game. You got no business as a playoff contended team losing to the short-handed Dallas Wings. Rike was out there cooking Lexi Hole, man. Odyssey Sims was out there strapping up and getting buckets. Man, Gabriel, what's up? What's up? Bad defense and the late turnovers. That last turnover, y'all, that last turnover killed them. That last turnover where Caitlin got her pocket pick, where they had a chance to tie the game or take the lead, that was the dagger. That was it. That was it right there. Shanks, welcome in, welcome in. That was it. That was literally the last straw. That's how the game ended. That's how they went out. This team had no business losing. No business. To the worst team in the WNBA. Box score. TD, welcome in, welcome in. They had no business losing that game, y'all. They had no business losing that game. Y'all, okay, the chat active. Melissa played horrible. Facts. Smith played horrible. Mitchell didn't show. She hit a big three late, and she had a really crazy layup to split the defense with the shot clock going down. Heat it up a little bit. Hole and Katie, yeah, 2 of 10, man. Hole got found on that corner 3, and that was the only thing she really made. Bad business. Bad business, y'all. Bad business. They had no business losing this game. JC Sheldon out there shooting the lights out, the Ohio State rookie, man. Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark came to play. I will say that. Aaliyah Boston, 28 points and contending with 2 6'7" post players. She came to play. She held her own on both ends. Caitlin with her 9th double-double. 24 points and 19 assists. 19 assists. Are you kidding me? Where was everybody else at? Kelsey Mitchell, 13 points. Quiet night for her. Just shots weren't falling. And then she, Enrique was doing her thing. Nalissa Smith, 13 points. Led the team with 12 rebounds, though. Gotta point that out. Dantas had 6. Lexi Hole had 6. Guys, they had no business losing this game. Welcome in, everybody. If this is your first time, welcome into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. I am your host, Brandon Blakeney, a.k.a. Brandon Lee TV. Welcome in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for all the latest to stay up to date with us. And follow me at Brandon Lee TV on all social media. Y'all, they had no business losing that game. They had no business losing that game. Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark showed up. The rest of the Fever team should have stayed on the dang bus. Do y'all realize how bad the Wings are? They've lost 17 of their last 19 games. You cannot turn the ball over late in games. Caitlin Clark was almost perfect. You cannot turn the ball over late. And she was obviously frustrated. She was obviously frustrated, and she knew that one kind of fell on her. 19 assists is incredible. She's breaking records on the daily. But you cannot turn the basketball over in that situation with the game on the line. You cannot over dribble. That's where we need to see the mid-range. Caitlin passed on so many mid-range jumpers today. They were daring her to shoot the mid-range, y'all. And we just did not see it. They were daring her to take the mid-range. The mid-range has to be added to Caitlin Clark's game. This is the perfect example. If this ain't enough to get the mid-range going, I don't know what else will. Because they were daring her to shoot the mid-range. She over-dribbled on that last play and got her pocket pick. Odyssey Sims was swarming her all night long. Dallas, shout out to them. They played a great game. They defended their home court. It wasn't any refs. It wasn't any cheating. It wasn't any, you know what I'm saying? We can't put it on nothing else but late game execution. And what's crazy is the Fever have been so good late in games. The Fever have been so good late in games, y'all. Top Gun, what's good? What's good? Let me get into some of these comments. Eileen, welcome in, welcome in. Yo, assist was going crazy, Jay. Welcome in, welcome in. Ridiculous. Nobody else showed up. Nobody else showed up. It's hard to understand how they beat the #1 team and then lose to the worst team. Literally, you don't know which Fever team is going to show up, man. Any given night, you don't know which version of this team is going to show up. And that's the dangerous thing about these young teams. Soy, Lance, welcome in, everybody. The whole gang is here. Trade win, welcome in. Welcome in. What's up, Timothy? Didn't catch all the game. It hurts to lose this one, but the thing about the season for the Fever to learn, even though it doesn't hurt to win in the process. Literally, they got to realize that they are going to take everybody's best shot on any given night. That's how they have to attack it. The Fever are going to be a lot of teams Super Bowl. A lot of teams. And they are going to take full advantage. I mean, think about the way they're selling out crowds everywhere. Neil, welcome in. You're absolutely right. The Wings do have good players themselves, as we see. The Wings do have good players themselves. Enrique is a great player. Odyssey Sims was incredible tonight. They closed the game. They executed late in the game. That was the difference. Natasha Howard, 17 points. They executed late in the game. They made plays with the game on the line. That's what a veteran team does. The Wings were a playoff team last year. This is a veteran team that has been in crunch situations. Top Gun says, Michael, welcome in. For me, I don't see what everybody likes about Melissa Smith. To me, she has bad hands, ugly shot, can't get contested rebounds, and has no defense. Probably the worst defender in the league. Her defensive awareness is insane. Her defense, the lack of a defensive awareness for Melissa Smith is insane. She looks lost out there half the time. Half the time she looks lost out there, man. Yeah, Enrique was hooping. RC. To the Wings? Come on. Yeah, Enrique hit that one buzzer beater, TD. That last buzzer beater was huge off the fingertips. This team always makes me uncomfortable even when we win. They make you sweat it out every game, RC. It's crazy. She does not need to work on her shooting, but she needs people to make layups and wide open shots. I need her to get that mid-range going. Who do y'all want to see Melissa Smith traded for? Real talk. It's getting to the point where we got to talk about it. Who do y'all want to see Melissa Smith traded for? Man, I'm telling you, RC, allergic. Razorfish, I feel the exact same way, man. CC was getting it off the dribble, creating space, and had some open looks that she did not take. I need her. I need her to be more aggressive. Alyssa Smith, Kelsey Mitchell did not show up to play. Samuelson did not show up to play. Lexi Holt did her dang best on defense, but shots were just not falling. Yeah, Tierra McGowan is a dog too, Neil. Facts. Facts. Hakeem, welcome in, welcome in. Clark and Boston played their butts off. I completely agree. Everybody else did not show up. The rest of the team should have stayed on the bus. It was a two-woman show out there with Clark and Aaliyah Boston, man. The rest of the team definitely let them down. But an L is definitely an L. If the Sky would have lost, then they'd be getting cooked too, or some BS. The Angel was the reason they lost. Hakeem, I gotta ask you, are the Sky tanking right now? Do you feel like they're tanking, trading Marina Mabry? Big move for the Connecticut Sun. One of their biggest weaknesses all year has been 3-pointers. Marina Mabry done hit 56 of them already. Yeah, she's terrible. They're terrible. Lexi Ho is terrible on offense. Big Wash, my guy. Aaron, welcome back. Welcome back. Robert, what's up, man? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Guys, come on. They have no business losing this game. This is ridiculous. Hey, Paul, welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you so much for the donation. Much love. This channel, what I'm doing right now is not possible without you great people, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, Alyssa Smith, oh my gosh. Terrible. Terrible. Jorge, wait. What you talking about, bro? What you talking about? Well, ignoring what? What you say? I missed it. The comments is booming right now. The chat is booming right now. If I missed you, please holler at me. Send it twice. Send it twice. I'm trying to get to all of them. I'm trying to get to all of them. Guys, that late game turnover killed me, though. You cannot turn the ball over with the game on the line like that. Honestly, the Dallas Wings looked like a very veteran team. They were poised. They did not fold. And they held their own home court. Man, getting the Lasia Mabry up out of here. Hey! That's crazy, RC. You and your bag once again. Trader for Hamby? They would absolutely take that in a heartbeat. The Fever would. But, man, LA ain't taking that deal. Booby, welcome back. Welcome back. Trader for Asia Wilson. Okay. Gabriel, you ambitious, my guy. You ambitious. I respect it. You are ambitious. Great game. The GOAT CC showed up. Smith got butterfingers. She could not hit anything. She did lead the group in rebounds, and I'll give her that. But as far as offensively, trash. Trash. Did not show up. Did not make shots. Yeah, the Sky. Jay, are they tanking? The Sky got Marina up out of there for a first-round pick. And a couple players. Are they tanking? Are they tanking? Are the Sky trying to enter into the Paige Becker sweepstakes and move some picks, move some players? What's going on with that? We're going to have to dive deeper into that for sure while we on the live. Trader for anyone, Robert says. Anybody because Smith is not trying to win. Aha, welcome in. Welcome in. Guys, if this is your first time, welcome into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. I'm your proud host. Live with Brandon. I'm Brandon Blakeney, a.k.a. Brandon Lee TV. This is Live with Brandon Blakeney. Hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment, all that good stuff, and follow me on social media at Brandon Lee TV to stay up with the latest. They say Smith is not trying to win. Yo, Smith sold. Mitchell sold. Defense definitely cost him the game, especially late. Alyssa Smith for a bag of Wingstop at this point. Get her out of there for the Fat Boy 10-piece, man. Anybody, get her out of there. Gambling is ruining sports. Yo, Fuzz a real one, Gabriel. For sure. Katie Lou was getting murked. Had no answer. And I think she's kind of in a position where she's not really fast enough to guard a 3, but she's not physical enough to guard a 4, in my opinion. Just my take. Lexi Hole is definitely playable. She gave her all on defense, man. But Enrique is a tough matchup for anybody. She definitely forced some turnovers, though, and made things difficult. But Enrique is just elite. You know, you're not going to shut that down. You really just try to contest every shot and hope that she misses. Gambling is ruining sports. And Alyssa Smith hit under on gambling site. She needs to be investigated. Yo, you saying Alyssa Smith is point shaving? She out here selling? Troy, welcome in, welcome in. I was shocked about the Marina Mabry trade, but the Sun could make some noise. I think this trade kind of puts them in that next category. Their biggest thing was shooting. They just added a guard who the Sky just traded their lead assist, lead 3-point shooter, and one of their best scorers averaging over 14 a game. This is a major pickup for Connecticut, and with Marina's, like her attitude, her sassiness, the way she plays the game, she will definitely fit right in with this group, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for her. This is a great move for her. You definitely play Hole for her defense, Top Gun. I agree. And it's crazy. It's hard because it's like her and Katie Lou are open all the time, it feels like. So I get getting them the shots, but dang, you got to make them. Trading Alyssa for some Buffalo Wop for some B-dubs. Get her out of there for the 12 piece. I give Dallas some credit. They got some clutch some shot blocks and threes. They did. Nuke, they definitely did. They closed out. Yeah, Jay, I'm with you. It kind of feels like the Sky are tanking, y'all. It kind of feels like the Sky are tanking at this point right now. The problem is Dallas has a pick swap, so the Sky won't be able to get Beckers anyway. Georgia Moore is needed for the Sky at PG next year. Who is it? Yes, Hakeem. She was elite at Virginia Tech, followed her head coach Kenny Brooks to Kentucky. Georgia Moore may be the best point guard in the nation next year. Averaged over 18 points, 8 assists last season. Like, she is incredible. Can shoot it, reads the floor, elite decision maker. Love her game. Don't worry, the roster will change next year, and hopefully the GM and coach. I mean, at this point, it's too much going on for you to keep things the same. Changes have to be made. Get Wheeler, get Wallace, get Alyssa Smith at this point, and move them to more complementary pieces to build around Clark and Boston. Whatever moves this team decides to make at the deadline next season has to be focused and geared towards building around Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark. Straight up. 19 assists, y'all. 19 assists. And shout out J.C. Sheldon, the rookie out of Ohio State. Celeste Taylor, former backcourt mate. Hit some big threes tonight. Bangs Theory, welcome in, welcome in. Yes, Caitlin was phenomenal. The wings were just better. I agree. Is it the coach's fault Clark turned the ball over? That's on Clark. She over-dribbled instead of taking the mid-range. Chris says, y'all act like we are a top 3 team. We are a borderline playoff team with an amazing rookie who is learning. Dallas losing so much made them hungry. Any hungry team is tough. There are no easy wins in the WNBA, but man, y'all, they had no business losing this game. They had no business losing this game, y'all. Come on. They had no business losing this game. I just can't see the Fever keeping Wheeler, Wallace, and Smith. All 3 should be gone. I agree. Smith is inconsistent, and I'm tired of one-dimensional players. Sky has second hardest schedule in second half, and the Sky just got a big win. They just beat the Aces. We talking about games that we were not expecting the Sky to win. Marina Mabry is going to be a huge loss, though. I don't know how they refill that production. I don't think Benham just came in and hit 8 3-pointers and broke the record for most 3-pointers off the bench for the Sun. They trade her. But can you count on her to hit them threes consistently? It seems like the Sky are playing it for next season, in my opinion. This is what you want. Clark get Rookie of the Year while losing so you can get a high draft pick next year. They need to get McBride from Lynx. Yo, how about McBride with a 30-piece today? McBride with a 30 today. He might be the best shooter in the WNBA. And I'm willing to die on that hill. Okay, Timothy, you got a trade proposal? Timothy, you be having those elite trade proposals, my God. You be in GM mode. I just got to be honest with you. Fever traded Alyssa Smith to the Mystics for the rights of Atlanta Della Don. Ooh, Della Don! Bring her to Indy. This move is more for the future, but the Fever have two quality forwards, Dantas and Teamy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Dantas came in, has 6 points off the bench. She's been getting a little bit more minutes. Alana Smith, I want. Oh, you on one. You on one. Want the hottie. Come on, Wings couldn't miss the basket. They never done that before. Shanks, they was hitting everything. They were hitting everything. They looked elite tonight. They closed the game out. They looked like a veteran team. Trade for Bridget Carlton. Yo, why y'all trying to take all my Lynx players? Chill. Carlton do be shooting that rock, though. He definitely do. Stretch forward with great size. Maybe just lock down Plum. Beckham doesn't play defense. Yo, Plum definitely got shut down. I think she had 8 points. Asia Wilson was pissed. She said her teammates ain't do nothing all game, but wanted to take a picture with Usher. Where they do that at? I think the Fever are just a couple of players away from being elite. I agree, Top Gun. I think they are a couple of pieces, but those pieces are not currently on the roster. They got to make some moves. The Sky would have to completely plummet to have a chance with Beckers. They would have to completely plummet. And probably make some picks to make a trade, get another pick with that swap in place. Brandon, we brought Katie Lou Sampson here to hit big threes, and she missed the big one late. Yeah, she folded. She folded. Plain and simple. The rest of the team did not show up. Yes, Caitlin had a late turnover that really sealed the deal, but they're not even at that point to try to take the lead or win the game without her 19 assists. The rest of the team did not show up, period. Hole, Samuelson, Mitchell, Smith, the rest of the team did not show up. Monica Bucktooth McNutt was very biased in her game analysis. However, CC's record-breaking play made McNutt respect her game. You got to respect it. Even if you're a Caitlin Clark fan or not, I'm not telling you how to be, who to believe in, who to like as a player. But, man, you got to respect Caitlin Clark and what she's doing out here. Especially under the microscope she's under. You don't let a team score a century on you and expect to win. Especially a team that has lost 17 of their last 19 games. The Wings are the worst team in the league, bro. I'm going to say this. This has been a very exciting WNBA season so far. 100%, 1,000% agree with you, Troy. About damn time these ladies get the acknowledgement they deserve. Facts. It's been a lot of great players that have kicked the door in and paved the way, and now they're getting their flowers, and I love to see it. Plum was missing wide open shots yesterday. Couldn't get it going. Sky going to the playoffs. Yes, they just inconsistent like the Fever. Hey, I see. I got Bronny on right now. Already tied his season high. Already for the summer league. Yeah, she's still hurt. Timmy's still banged up. She's still banged up. Relax. It's like a work day before you go on vacation. Your body is there, but your mind already left on vacation. I mean, I hear you, Michael. I hear you. I hear you. Missing passes, and that's something that we've grown accustomed to seeing with this Fever team. I think the break will be super beneficial for them, though, to be honest with y'all, man. Just a chance for them to practice, get some valuable practice time in, build the chemistry, get used to the way Caitlin is dishing that rock, because 19 assists is insane, y'all. Come on now. Woo! Leroy, welcome in, welcome in. It's Rookie of the Year a done conversation now. Most of us been known it was over. Just checking on y'all's honesty. Honestly, it's Caitlin's award to lose at this point. That's how I'm feeling about it. It's Caitlin's award to lose. If you take Caitlin, what up, Leroy? If you take Caitlin Clark away from the Fever, it's the bottom of the basement team. Facts. If you take Caitlin from this team, they're right back where they were last year, probably getting that #1 draft pick. Frank, welcome in, welcome in. Scott may miss the playoffs with this trade. This was a major trade. This was a major trade. Like, this is a major trade for the Sun. This game shows the Wings are better than their player they're playing. Absolutely. Absolutely. It all came together tonight for one game for them. Yo, Kennedy Carter is definitely elite. But like Mabry's like their leading playmaker though. Timmy was in a hand cast on a good note. Yo, Wheeler only 4 minutes. Keep her there. Chris, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, 19 assists is nuts. 19 assists is nuts. Hey, talk to him. Yes, the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast, bringing people together. I love to see it. I love to see it. Clark has been getting to the basket, man, but no, I need to see that mid range. I need to see that mid range. She passed on a few shots today, just being unselfish. Yeah, Johnny, I'm with you. I'm right there with you. The size is not the answer. Christy size needs to go to the side. Christy size needs to go to the side. I'm right there with you. CC was responsible for 66 points out of 93, man. That's way more than half. Should have been 25 assists. Ferrari, welcome in. Hey, if Melissa Smith could catch and finish, it probably would have been 25. I mean, she was dishing behind the back, over the shoulder. Clark was dishing that rock, man. I know in a previous video I said I felt like she was the best point guard in the league. I mean, like the way the point guards are shaping up, who's really playing better than her right now at the point guard spot, like on a consistent basis? Like she has been incredible dishing the rock, man. I don't think some of CC has already rubbed off on Boston and Hull. Man, her and I'm telling y'all right now, man, that is a dynamic duo. Whatever the Fever decide to do, whatever moves they make, it needs to be geared towards building around Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark. Period. If the move doesn't benefit them two, don't do it. So some of CC has already rubbed off on Boston and Hull. I agree, James. We are definitely tanking my brother in these WNBA streets after this trade. I mean, you can't replace that production with what they brought in, Chris. Like legitimately, yeah, yeah. It seems like the Sky are at that point where they're just planning for next year. They're planning for the future. They kind of just went right back into rebuild mode. 66 points. Yo, what's good? What's good? Hey, man, that was a costly turnover. We got to talk about it. That was a costly turnover. Caitlin did over dribble that last play and got her pocket pick. They will not be in this game without her. Let's make it clear. This game is not on her, but that was a crucial possession to turn over the basketball. We got to be honest. CC was already leading league in total team points before this. Still leading the league in assists, too, and by far now. She's the highest IQ player in the league already. She's definitely the highest IQ player on that roster and probably in that locker room, coaches included. Yo, keep sides out of the way, man. Nothing she does benefits this team other than when she's just sitting there being quiet. I think this guy are going to trade for either Dana or Diamond by the time the Olympic break is over. Okay, Troy, interesting. Interesting. Trade one of them. Okay. Dana has been banged up a little bit, been an up and down season. Diamond the Shields could definitely help a team, though. They need to build around AB and CC with great defensive players who are decent offensive players. Surround them with players that can guard and players that can shoot threes. That's what you need to surround around them. That's what you really need. Yeah, I agree, Chris. It definitely seems like the Sky are definitely playing for next year. Definitely so. Marina Mabry asked to be traded. They did not want to trade her. Man, I mean, did she feel like, we got to dig more deeper into this, but I wonder if she just felt like she wanted to play for a championship now. I mean, she's what, in her 6th year in the league? Maybe she felt like she wanted to play for a title contender now and no longer wanted to be a part of the rebuild. Hey, Shanks, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Oh, yeah, I got you. I got you on the post All-Star video. Definitely got you. Salute to you, mate. Appreciate you. I got you on the All-Star coverage. Okay, you say you think the Sky made moves for the playoff run, but how does getting rid of your best playmaker, your top 3-point shooter, averaging over 14 points a game, like what are they going to do to replace that production? How are they going to replace that production? You're not just going to replace that with one player, not anybody on their roster right now. There's no way. This was a huge move by the Connecticut Sun, though. I think this really pushes them up. Like, Marina Mabry has already hit 56 triples on the season. Pairing her with Dejanay Carrington, DeWanna Bonner, and Alyssa Thomas? Oh, yeah. The Sky, I mean, the Sun are ready, y'all. The Sky, it seems like it's tank mode. It seems like they are definitely looking to the future. It definitely feels like this team is looking for the future. CC was running the break and her teammates were jogging. She caught up and that triple team waiting for them. She got caught up in that triple team waiting for them. You can't over dribble there though. Bring it. I know she was trying to bring it back out, but you cannot dribble that deep. 1-on-4, 1-on-3. You cannot dribble that far into the teeth of the defense, y'all. Can't do that. But she's a young guard. She's a young guard, and that control and that decision making and that poise definitely will continue to improve. Yeah, trade coaches. We see it in the NFL. We see coaches getting traded in the NFL all the time. By recent stat padding, Cardoso needs to run as fast as she can away from the Chicago Sky. And oh, by the way, her bud and former teammate Demiris is playing for the Fever. Just saying, we got a shooter for Mabry. We still got Kayla. Hey, the team needs the ability to trade coaches. Bible Boy said Clark choked. She probably didn't fit into that build. Man, she got that. She got some attitude though. She's gonna fit in perfect with the Sun. She's going to fit in perfect with the Sun. Yeah, Mabry does play decent defense. She definitely put the clamps on Kelsey Plum. Yeah, it seems like the Sky are definitely looking ahead to next season. Oh, that's a lot of cap space. 260K? Oh, that's a lot of cap space. They definitely about to re-sign Kennedy Carter. You win some, you lose some. Clark and AB played the hardest. They definitely did. They definitely did. Everybody else definitely let this team down. The Liberty and Fever game was fixed. Built hands on. Welcome in. Smart guy. Welcome back. Welcome back. I would not call breaking the league record stat pattern. It's a team game, and if the rest of her team showed up, they would have won. That's fair. That's fair. Alyssa Smith was terrible tonight. She was big mid tonight. Caitlin beat her team down the court on that play. She was 1-on-5 and turned it over. Like, you gotta slow it down and recognize situational awareness. The Fever lost and these Reese Sims come in here. Y'all funny. The chat is live. Shout out to y'all, man. The chat is live. John Shaft, welcome back. CC's turnover was a bad look for her, but her teammates, seeing every one of the Wings players were all focused on her, and all 4 players took their time getting over the half court. Help your teammate out. Mabry was highest paid player. Now they will get a top 3 max contract free agent and 2 number 1s next season. That's what I'm saying. It feels like they are definitely building for the future. Marina got traded because she was tired of getting benched, and Carter was hogging the ball up. And when Angel got there, Marina felt left out. And she's gonna be the 4th option. She's gonna be the 4th option for the Sun. Maybe the 5th option. Yeah, they definitely giving Carter that bag. Well, the Sky got even more than enough cap space. Good move for the Sky. They definitely opened up a lot of cap space to go get who they might want. who they envision fitting this roster for the future, for the long haul. I agree. I agree. I agree with y'all. Well, the Sky got Mabry lost 2 games for us, missed foul shot. She definitely folded and missed foul shot. She do not want to be on that line with the game on the line. Definitely. I definitely was not expecting a loss tonight. I don't think anybody was. Coming into this game, like, hands down, the Wings are the worst team in the WNBA, without a doubt. And coming off a victory over the #1 team in the league, you expect them to handle business, take that momentum, and ride into an Olympic break. Feeling good, feeling confident, and coming back well rested. This loss just gave the Wings a second win, in my opinion. Yeah, nobody's taking Diamond the Chills. I'm gonna let you know right now. But yeah, that was a crazy. They had no business losing to this game. They had no business losing to this game. Losing this game. Wesley, welcome in. Fever stat pad. Clark 19 assists. The rest of the team almost none. Fever set up for assists. She could have had 25. Kennedy Carter just became a lot easier to guard with the Marina trade. The help defender can help on Carter and don't have to worry about a top 10 3-point shooter sitting in the corner. That's what I'm saying. Mabry was the only, like, true 3-point threat on this team. She was so at this point, it's like you got Angel out there, you got Camilla clogging up the paint, but you have nobody, no zone busters, no spacers. Joshua, welcome in. TD, Carter, Enrique, and Mitchell are the same mold. Except for Enrique is just way more elite. Way more elite. She's the best guard in the league, in my opinion. Like, unguardable. She's so elite. Hey, Chris, we'll see you. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Smith, yep. Literally. Literally. Smith could not catch the basketball. She looked like how Kelsey Mitchell been looking. The defense was not there. They did not make plays down the stretch. And what's crazy is the Fever have been so good at closing out games late this season. And they just couldn't get it done. They couldn't get it done. The Dallas Wings definitely look like a veteran team, and they put up 101 points. You're not winning in the WNBA giving up 101 points. I'm going to just let you know right now. Yes, Clark had a very costly turnover. But throughout the whole game, I mean, she let her team down once. The team let her and Aaliyah Boston down for 4 quarters. Yo, James, there's no way they should have lost. Why was Dallas favored on ESPN strictly because they were the home team? That's what if it had to be. It had to be because we're talking about a team that came into this contest and had lost 17 of their last 19 games. Yo, Enrique's shooting percentages because she's jacking a whole lot. Look how many shot attempts she's taking a game though. Look how many shot attempts. Yo, Wesley, I mentioned that Benham definitely hit 8 threes, broke a WNBA record off the bench for the Sun. But can you depend on her to do that multiple games? I don't think so. Get sides up out of there. You already know how I feel about it. SC Brad, welcome in, welcome in. Carter should not be playing with those women in the league. She's too fast, too athletic. She should be playing in the NBA with real men, not those women. Carter should be making. Yo, she is a hooper, man. She elite first step, crazy burst in her first step. Nobody in the WNBA can stay in front of Kennedy Carter. To be honest, it was a good game. Wings just hit shots down the stretch and Fever missed them. Facts. The Wings closed out this game and looked like a veteran team. Straight up. Straight up. They looked like a veteran team. They closed it out. They made plays. They got defensive stops. And they did what it took to win. They defended their home court. I mean, we know they are the worst team in the league, but they still are a talented team. There's no easy wins in the WNBA. We've learned this already, but we learned it for sure tonight. Any team can lose any given night in the W. Yeah, it was a good game though. That game went down to the wire. That game went down to the wire. I think it was even closer than what the scoreboard says. Damon, I've been screaming that. We need more mid-range. They were daring Caitlin Clark to shoot that mid-range, y'all. She was getting separation, was wide open, and would not take the shots. Just too unselfish. Man, the Sky ain't got no shooters. That's what you're talking about. Gotta have a mid-range. Nah, Frederick, Christy Sobbs is never excused. She's never excused. She's never excused because it's nonsense. She doesn't put her players in position to succeed. Any night, anybody can lose it. Anybody can get it. CC Rookie of the Year looks like Johnson, plays like Mike, knows Larry Bird. Not a bad combination here. Game. Mike, welcome in, welcome in. Those some heavy hitters you just named. The wings are bad because Ricky is their number one option. You never want Gunner as your number one option. That's what Saz needs to understand at times. Man, they just have been so banged up. Enrique definitely gets a lot of shots up, but she's also like probably the best scorer in the league. Carter is the best guard. I can't put her over Enrique. She probably is the fastest guard in WNBA, but I can't put her over Enrique. Sunshine, Asia definitely taking the MVP. If anybody else gets MVP over Asia Wilson this season, throw the award away. I'm through with it. Eric Thomas voice. I'm through with it. It's rigged. It's rigged. Yeah, I think CC it's her award to lose at this point. It is definitely her award to lose. The Rookie of the Year. Asia was pissed though. They just lost to the Sky, man. Don't be surprised if the Dallas Wings makes the playoff. They're about to be healthy. They're going to be at full strength. They're going to be full strength. Yo, Dejanay Carrington, Defensive Player of the Year. Dejanay Carrington, Defensive Player of the Year. With Sox playing Wheeler instead of Berger, every game is crazy. Berger was a productive PG at Ohio State. Yeah, Grace Berger should absolutely be the backup point guard for this group. She offers so much more upside than Erica Wheeler. It's not even funny. It's not even funny, guys. Joshua was the only Joshua. We only played them twice. Frederick says Monica booked to McNutt. Y'all on Monica McNutt wrong. But yeah, McNutt definitely got to respect her. Rick, welcome in, welcome in. Angela paid them. Regardless, CC an individual a team does not make. She has to have help and not giving up her chances to score through assists. Yeah, I just need her to be a little bit more aggressive. That's all. I just need her to be a little bit more aggressive. This CC doesn't have a mid-range game is a false narrative. Anybody who watched Clark in Iowa knows she has a mid-range and a floater. It's just not her favorite. Well, I'm not saying, Josh, that she doesn't have a mid-range. I'm saying, for me personally speaking, I can't speak for nobody else. I want to see her more aggressive attacking the mid-range. I want to see it being taken the mid-range with confidence. I want to see her shooting that mid-range anytime that is open for her. That's what I want to see. They accent. They let the team let them down. CC and AB came to play today. They came to win. The rest of the squad should have stayed on the bus. Should have stayed on the bus straight up. Should have just stayed on the bus. I mean, it was nasty work. Definitely should be ashamed of it. Berger is 6 foot and is a rebounding guard also. Wheeler is 5'7". Not only is she 5'7", but on top of that, she doesn't defend. She isn't a good shooter. She dribbles the ball, the air out of the ball. She's a chemistry killer. She is a momentum, a pace killer, and she has one of the worst plus minuses in the entire league. That's my take on Wheeler. Brandon, if you had to build a team, who are you picking, Carter or Enrique? Oh, I'm picking Enrique for sure. I'm picking Enrique for sure. I like my guards to be 3-level scorers. Candy Carter can't shoot the three. But I also think, too, it depends on who you put next to them at point guard. Caitlin didn't take the big shots again down the stretch. Caitlin and Aaliyah were on their Shaq and Kobe. Facts, RC. Facts. Facts. Straight like that. Miss Pinky Lee Davis, welcome in, welcome in. Caitlin Clark's teammates need to practice day and night on their shots. Entirely too many wide open missed layups and jump shots by them. Facts, agreed. Agree with you completely. CC22 shot 52.6%. Mears came off the bench doing great. Came in ready to shoot that rock. She needs more minutes, but I think she's definitely still getting into game shape. Joining into the season so late, so I gotta respect that. But guys, come on now, come on now. They had no business losing this game. There's just no way. They had no business losing this game. Ridiculous. How do you go from beating the best team in the league to losing to the worst team? I'm just kind of baffled. Oh, it was some beef between Mabry and Angel Reese? It was some beef between Mabry and Angel Reese? Trouble in Paradise? She came up late. Essie Brad, she made some shots late. Kelsey Mitchell made a big three late to tie the game. Like, she definitely played good late. But her and Nalissa Smith, man, Kelsey played better than Nalissa Smith. Nalissa Smith was atrocious tonight. Nalissa Smith was atrocious. I'm not going to hold y'all. She was bad business tonight. She was terrible. She was terrible tonight. Point blank period. She was terrible. Yeah, I agree. Terrible way to go into the Olympic All-Star break. Terrible. You honestly, guys, you're coming off of beating the top team in the league. You want to close out strong. You want to take you want to take momentum into the break and build on it. And now they're definitely going to go in feeling bad. Chicago starting lineup in 2025. Dejanay Carrington, Kennedy Carter, Satu Sabali, Angel Reese, and Camila Cardoso with 2 number 1 picks on bench and Harris. Sheesh. How y'all feel about that Sky lineup, though? They definitely just cleared a lot of cap space. And if you got beef in between players, of course, man, they're going to choose Angel over Marina at this point. But sheesh. Dejanay Carrington is definitely going to be securing a bag. Definitely. Sods had to fix in calling timeouts when the Fever were running and CC was dropping an absolute dime for wide open layups. Y'all already know how I feel. I agree, TD's the Wings wanted it more. Y'all already know how I feel about Christy Sods, man. Literally probably the worst coach in the league. Probably the worst coach in the league. She is terrible. How do you go and lose to How do you go and lose to the Dallas Wings, man? Bro, they got to get rid of Alyssa Smith. They got to get rid of Alyssa Smith. Who are some players y'all want to see the Fever target? I know we've talked about Sabali. We talked about Elena Deladon. Like, changes have to be made. Yeah, they had to get a point guard. They traded their their lead playmaker. Yeah, and Alyssa definitely doesn't play any defense, man. No defense awareness. Other than locking up Brianna Stewart that one time against the Liberty, like, it's nothing there. Oh yeah, Shakes, you know we still here for you, baby. Come on now. Welcome back. Fever need to trade Christy Size before the trade line for the Aces water boy or Kate Martin. Literally. She is terrible, bro. Sides is awful. She is awful. Come on, Brandon. Why do you think Enrique is better than Carter? Don't have to shoot because there's nobody that can stay in front of her. Enrique dance around the ball too much, take terrible shots, but she makes those tough shots. Those shots would be terrible for anybody else, but Enrique makes them. I mean, how do y'all feel, chat? Am I tripping? You taking Enrique or you taking Kennedy Carter? Who y'all taking? 48 and 152. She used to lose. She used to lose. Frederick, thank you, man. Thank you for tuning in with us. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. Take care. We'll see you next time. Before the season, yeah, Mitchell. I mean, they've been a part of a losing franchise for multiple years. Who is the French version of Wnba? Who is the female version of Wnba? That the Fever are very entertaining place to go in W. They know they want to get fed by CC and get the attention they deserve. They're selling out every game. This was another sellout game on the road. Mabry wasn't a playmaker to me, and she was hit and miss. She definitely was hit and miss. I'll give you that. Mabry will give you 25 and then give you 6 points the next 3 games. But she was dishing that rock, man. She really was like their lead playmaker. I know Lizzie Allen definitely plays that point guard too. Says he's taking Enrique. Yeah, are y'all taking Enrique? Okay, Enrique. I mean, Enrique gets to the basket too. Yeah, I gotta agree with y'all, man. I'm taking Enrique. I'm taking Enrique. Top Gun says he's taking Carter. We got a couple for Carter, a few for Enrique. Carrington, a Baylor product. Book it. She will be on the sky next season with Reeks. Okay, John. I see you making the connections. I see you making the connection. Carter to me, Enrique is just a better Mitchell. Oh, okay. The 18-year-old there dunking. Got you. Way too much drama to put up with Kennedy Carter. I mean, that's true too. Man, the attitude is an issue. Like Enrique just go out there and hoop, and Enrique is carrying a franchise and has been for some years. Why did Clark choke at the end? Man, because Brandon, you have to understand. I know it's your channel, but these WNBA games are fixed. That's why the Fever lost. I think they just got outplayed. I think they just got outplayed. Honestly, y'all. Yeah, between Jewel Lloyd and Enrique, man, like I take Jewel Lloyd probably over Kennedy too. She can hit anything, RC. They look like tough shots to everybody else. Hey, talk to him, RC. We need them 5 rings before you get mentioned with the Mamba. But Enrique, they would be tough shots for anybody else. They're routine for her. That is literally what she does, like on a regular basis. I'm taking Caitlin Clark. Clark is a 3-level scorer and elite at passing the ball. She is also effective on defense, will block your shot and steal the ball, and is a great rebounder for a guard. I don't disagree. She is a 3-level scorer, elite passer, has gotten a lot better on defense. Now, I mean, this is no knock to Kennedy Carter now. Kennedy Carter is an absolute dog. She is a dog. Give me her on my team any day. Kennedy Carter is a straight hooper. Let's not get it twisted now. But Enrique is probably the best scoring guard in the league. She's elite. Can't blame her. She either scored or assisted 70% of their points. And you still lose? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, RC. I'm putting Jewel Lloyd in there. I'm putting Jewel Lloyd closer to that Mamba than I'm putting Enrique. Definitely agree with you there. Jewel Lloyd is getting old. Is she? Hold on. I gotta check something right quick, y'all. Jewel Lloyd is 30. Nah, she's only 30. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, smart guy. They did not produce. They did not produce tonight. That's what I mean. They got outplayed. The veteran team of the Dallas Wings made more plays down the stretch. Shout out JC Shelton was out there shooting the rock. Natasha Howard, Enrique, Odyssey Sims with the big steal late in that game that sealed it. Yeah, thank you, Miss Pinky Lee Davis. Thank you. Yeah, she does, and she makes them on the reg. She makes those tough shots on the reg. Definitely does. Definitely makes those tough shots on the regular. Question of the night: pick one player to build your team around. Who is it? Asia Wilson. Without a doubt, I'm building around Asia Wilson. What? Shanks, is that official? Where'd you see that? What's the source? What's the source? Yeah. Dewana Bonner been in the league a hot minute. Accent, I agree. I agree. Literally, the rest of the team did not show up. Boston hooped. She was incredible, and she held her own defensively against those 2-6-7 giants for the Wings. She was hooping. She played exceptional. Caitlin Clark, 19 assists. Are you kidding me? Good. Caitlin doesn't need to be in a three-point contest, in my humble opinion. Some other time. Yeah, she's got plenty of time to do it. She's got plenty of time to do it. Yeah, JC showed him big three-pointers. Big three-pointers. Sabrina, no either. Now, Sabrina, that's crazy. You just shot with Steph Curry. That's crazy. I need to see Sophia Cunningham. I need to see Mabry. I need to see Kayla McBride in that three-point shooting. Yeah, JC really put the dagger in. JC really put the dagger. She made her open shots. JC Sheldon did what Lexi Hall could not. She made her open shots. I'm picking up Clark and filling up 20,000, 23,000 seats. A business decision. I'm not mad at you, accident. Business decision. Yo, I can't believe they lost this game. I can't believe they lost this game. I know we've been on about an hour. What was y'all's biggest takeaways? What are some other takeaways y'all had? And what do y'all chat? What do y'all want to see from the Fever and the Sky after this break? And what are the expectations for Marina Mabry joining the Connecticut Sun? Yup, RC, lit them up. Lit them up. Steph, Jonkel, Alyssa, Marina, and Kayla will be in the three-point contest. No CC and Sabrina, though, is disappointing. Absolutely disappointing. Tina Charles goes to the Sky to back up Cardoso. Yo, Tina Charles is still putting in that work. He's still putting in that work. I just feel like, honestly, with the Enrique and the Carter comparison, Enrique's game is just a lot more smoother. Her game is just a lot more smoother. Dang, Bronny got a tech, y'all. But I just Bronny got a tech. But no, I just feel like her game is a lot smoother, man. Like Kennedy Carter definitely is an elite scorer of her own, but she works hard. Accent says the Sky are tanking. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think the Sun are definitely a little better now. They added to a weakness that they've had so far this season. One of the biggest weaknesses has been shooting the three ball. Now they're prepared. They can do that. Man, guys, I can't believe it. I can't believe they lost that game. RC, why you boycotting the All-Star game? Why you want to do that? Okay, Cardosa gonna break out after the break. Okay, most improved player after the break, Cardosa. Okay, okay, respect. Fever will not make the playoffs. Stamp it. All right, keep the receipts. I like it. Takes. Hit me with them. Fever will not make the playoffs. Hey, John, welcome back. Welcome back, my guy. I want to see Camilla have more touches. Okay, okay. A lot of good predictions from Camila Cardoso. Sky making playoffs, losing first round. Okay. Oh, because they left Kennedy Carter off. Yeah. Nasty work. Nasty work that Kennedy Carter is not an all-star. Nasty work. I'm right there with you, RC. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, man. I'm telling you, the Mystics get their whole lineup back with Atlanta Deladon, get a top draft pick potentially, if they can. Landa Page Beckers at point guard with Aaliyah Edwards, with Sykes, with Shakira Austin. Oh my goodness, that team will be loaded. CC is the perfect player to build a team with. I love Asia, but no 4 or 5 in the world is worth me building around. The women's game is full of post players, not full of 1 and 2 hybrids like CC. Okay. Fever lost to Wings and Mystics beat Mercury. Lynx and Liberty. Anybody can get beat any night. Hey, DST, welcome back. Welcome back. Literally anybody can get beat any night. Ooh, Clark third place for the WMVP vote. That's actually, I think, where she started the season. I think she started the season third in the MVP vote. I think she started third. Camilla needs to catch the ball and work on her footwork. Yes, and I need Camilla to get a go-to move. I need Camilla to get a go-to move in that post. I definitely need a go-to move from her. The Fever will make the playoffs. They have enough to do that. I agree. I agree. Political Lil, welcome back. Welcome back. New York Liberty takes the chip. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's been everybody else in the Liberty so far this season, it feels like. Caitlin Clark is the best rookie passer in Indiana since Jamal Tinsley. Ooh, Theo, that's a throwback. Okay. 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 Ooh, Iowa building. Okay. 3 5 stars and a 4-star in 2025. Hey, tell Deans to recruit him. Atlanta took a break from basketball because the Mystics didn't want to trade her. I doubt she's going to be a Mystic again. Trade her. Get something for her. Don't let her walk. Because Deladon could help out a lot of teams. Fever defense needs to improve vastly. Lexi Holt, Christy Wallace, Katie Lou Samuelson, and Erica Wheeler are not the least bit dependable at all. Man, Erica Wheeler is terrible. Lexi Holt and Katie Lou Samuelson are not making shots. I love Lexi's defense, but she's wide open, missing just jumper after jumper. It's nuts. Christy Wallace is the worst guard in the league, probably, and I'm okay saying that. I'm confidently saying that. She is the worst guard in the league. CC will win MVP and Rookie of the Year, so she can match what Candace Parker did in her rookie season. Okay, we coming out with the hot take. Liberty got to prove it to me. Facts. We've seen them there before. We've seen them there before. Can the Liberty actually get over the hill? Yo, yes, I agree. Definitely got some Rod Strickland with them handles and getting to the cup. And she hits so many tough shots. She only needs like a slither, a smidge of space, and she's getting to that cup. Yeah, Deuce, I'm right there with you. You're not winning giving up 101 points. You're just not doing it. It's just not going to happen for you. It's just not going to happen for you. Woo! The chat is spicy. Chandra, what's up? How you doing? In my opinion, the Chicago Sky made a mistake trading Mabry. They will miss her aggressive toughness and feisty attitude. I love that about her game, and she's the best three-point shooter on the floor for them every night. They just lost their floor spacer. Things can definitely get really clogged up in that lane now. Definitely. Sabrina been going crazy. She was hooping the last game they played. She went off. She done finally, like, that shot is falling. That's what we keep saying about the strength of schedule. But man, if the Fever are losing to the Wings and the Sky are beating the Aces, I don't know, man. Yeah, big injuries for the Sky. They're gonna be healthy after the Olympic break. And I think I said the Sky, I meant the Wings. They're gonna be healthy after the Olympic break, and I think the Wings definitely are gonna be a exciting second half team. Guys, before we get out of here, we ain't gonna be on here crazy long tonight, but I promise I will make it up to y'all the rest of the week. Y'all let me know biggest hot takes, how y'all feel about these trades, how y'all feel about these games, biggest WNBA storylines. What do y'all want to talk about on the live tomorrow? This is y'all time. Holler at me. Holler at me in the comments. Drop them, drop them, drop them. Also hit that like button, the subscribe button as well. If this is your first time in the Live with Brandon Blakely podcast, I am your host, Brandon Blakely, aka Brandon Lee TV. Follow me on social media at Brandon Lee TV. They wildin'. Was the Mabry trade a mistake? Y'all holler at me. Y'all holler at me. Y'all know I've been talking, but I want to hear from y'all. This is y'all's time. Beaver has to understand when they play this sorry teams, they have to beat them so they can secure a playoff spot. But every time they lose to these sorry teams in the playoff dreams, it's going to be over. You got to beat the teams who you are supposed to beat. Rookie of the year still open. Still a lot of games left, huh? Still a lot of games left. Yeah, I agree, Lil. It definitely feels like the Sky are building towards the future. They are definitely building towards the future. Fun fact, Mabry being traded to Con. Mabry is from Jersey, close to home. Okay. Look, man, see, y'all be knowing y'all stuff. Y'all always got the facts. Y'all always dropping gems. Talk about possible play-up matchups tomorrow. Okay. That's one thing. So okay. So we got playoff matchups. What else y'all want to talk about tomorrow? Do y'all want to dive more in depth with the Connecticut Sun and this trade and what it means? Yo, Timothy, apparently she put on 2 pounds of muscle. She might be about 158 now. Shoot. Hey, RC, they trying to say Iowa is a program to stay around. They trying to be one of the blue bloods. I think Iowa definitely can return back to the NCAA tournament. I think they have enough. I think they're going to be a lot more competitive in that Big Ten. I think they're going to be a lot better in that Big Ten. All about the future for Chicago. Okay, okay, okay. Guys building towards the future. Look for Flage to join. What teams should work on during the Olympic break? Okay, okay. Hit me topics, topics, topics. Yes, what are we talking about tomorrow? So we got teams what teams need to work on during the Olympic break. I'm just taking notes. Y'all don't mind me. Y'all don't mind me because we're going to get it live back active tomorrow. So what teams should work on during the Olympic break? Potential playoff matchups. What teams need to improve on? Only, yep, facts. Facts. Hot takes. Rakia Jackson will surpass. Yo, I love that hot take. That's actually something I've been wanting to talk about, Timothy. I love that hot take. Yo, Rakia Jackson, put some respect on her name. She has been going bananas. She has been hooping down there in Los Angeles, man. I love that take. I love that take. Yo, Timothy, that's spicy. You pulled that out of me. That's spicy. I like that. That's a real spicy take. Carrington and Satubo only up, only 26, young. Young buds. Mid-season awards? Okay. Bet. We'll lead with that. We'll lead with mid-season awards tomorrow. We'll lead with mid-season awards. And I want y'all all in there letting me know y'all's votes too on who y'all got for these Player of the Year awards. I want everybody in there talking about it. And when this live ends, man, y'all continue to keep posting. Let me know. Let me know in the comments when this video posts too. Will either the Sky or Fever finish above 500? Got you. We gonna have a spicy show tomorrow. Flage doesn't want to play with Reese ever again. She loves Reese to death, but tends to do her own thing way too much. Watch when Angel was getting those free throws at the end of the game. Who will be the MVP this Saturday? Okay, All-Star Award predictions. Y'all, we going to stretch these lives out for the rest of the week. If we don't get to all these topics tomorrow, I promise we'll get to the rest of them throughout the week. I got y'all. Kalen has a chance to reach 400 assists. Man, these are some great topics, y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all. Thank you for showing so much love. What I'm doing right now is not possible without you great people. So thank you for continuing to tune in to the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share if you haven't already. Give me a follow at Brandon Lee TV on social media. Thank y'all, man. Have a prosperous next 2 days. I will see y'all tomorrow night. We going live again with some of these great topics, these mid-season awards, all-star predictions, and other things we'll talk about, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. That's a wrap for us tonight. I am your host, Brandon Blakey, a.k.a. Brandon Lee TV. Until next time.